Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I hope everybody's day was going okay and all that. Anyways, hi Bill, hi McGill, hi Angela. And I'm just sending the link out to everyone at the moment. Come on, phone. Yeah, I'm almost done here. Double check and make sure I got everyone. Yeah, I do. Hi, Bryn. Hi, Bryn.
I was wondering, I was like going, like, I saw the end of Elaine's and I was like, oh, they got off early.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Hey, Renegade. Hey, Angela. Hey, Miguel. Hey, Bill.
Hi, Renegade. Yeah, I was kind of busy today. I've been going through a lot of papers, and one paper I really had to look for was my birth certificate.
Oh, wow. I have a fireproof box that everything goes in.
Yeah,
I think I have an extra of both my boys' birth certificates, or only one because my ex lost his and I gave him another one. That gave him the one I had too.
yeah, yeah. I got this box here. I've been wanting to get a different one because, for one, the key is lost and it's kind of dinked up on one end, so it, like, sticks closed.
You know what this is? It goes on my glasses and it'll hold it so I can.
Oh, yeah,
I saw a pattern for it, so I was like, oh, I don't have to buy it. I can make it.
yeah.
Finished my socks. I just got to weave the ends in.
Anyways, I found my birth certificate and I ran that down to the bank right away, and they scanned it in right away.
That's good.
Yeah, because for one thing, I've been paying on the loan that my mom took out,
Right.
and since it's in her name still, even being after being gone, they really can't tell me anything. So I had to fill out paperwork because I'm the successor, whatever, and
Right. The air.
yeah, so I got that done.
Yeah, you got to always be careful because they can end up taking the house from you if you don't get the paperwork in.
Yeah, little by little, just gotta finish up stuff with the mortgage company because they want some other things yet. And I don't know what they were or what they are that they need.
I'm having pizza right now.
Yeah,
Oh, Mimi made a video? I didn't know Mimi was making videos again.
yeah, wasn't me, Renegade. Of course, I thought of doing pizza earlier, but I didn't. I did something different.
I had it delivered.
Yeah, I had a flour tortilla left and warmed up some chicken strips. And I tried looking for a salad. I must have ate up the salad, so I had coleslaw left with no dressing on it yet, and so I did that. And then I put coleslaw dressing on it and made a chicken wrap sandwich.
There you go.
Wasn't too bad.
I go grocery shopping tomorrow.
Yeah,
Where is everybody?
yeah, I know where everyone's at.
I didn't get to bed till 2 and I was up by 8.
Yeah,
Even with my pills that make it so I sleep.
yeah. And Elaine came on a little bit early because she wasn't feeling the greatest. Hi, Cricket. Yeah, I sent you
The
the link,
cricket.
Cricket, if you want to come up.
Have the window open. My electric bill for next month that I pay this coming month, $55. I was like, man,
Yeah, I was surprised at mine. Mine was actually down a little bit.
Mine's up by $5. But it's always like that when I've had to put the air on it at any little bit of time.
Yeah.
Hey, Cool Gamer. Hey, Lydia.
Hi, Cool Gamer. Hi, Lydia. Yeah, last month my electric bill was 180.
Oh my God. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and this month it was only 120.
But do you have a lot of stuff plugged in and running all the time?
No, just a couple of fridges. My fan, that's always going 24/7. Hi, Chef Ken. Yeah, I always keep a couple of fans running.
Hmm.
Hi,
Hey,
Cricket.
Bridget.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Going good. I'm eating my pizza.
It's going okay.
Hey, Dave.
Hi Dave. Hi Renegade. Hi Chef Ken. I don't know who else is in here. Hi Lydia. Hi Cool Gamer.
Here's the front of it.
Hi McGill.
Of course, it's got a protective like
Whoops.
pin on it that needs to go away, right? Let's go over there to the battery and check it out.
Oh, come on. Yeah, Renegade, I'm going through, trying to go through your Amazon store.
Yeah, my breathing's a little rapid. I've been kind of having bronchial problems today.
Hi, Dave.
My
Yeah,
heart rate's low.
Yeah. I took a breathing treatment, so
yeah, we were issued a air, air quality alert for tomorrow.
Yeah, because that's supposed to be smoky.
from got fires or something?
There's fires coming down from Canada.
Oh.
Oh,
I saw it on the news.
I don't know. I went outside today and I've got deep blue cushion covers on my yard furniture. And I don't know what was on them today, but it was like little specks of, I mean, it looked like, I don't know. I've never seen it before. It wasn't like whirly birds or, anything like that. It was just like specks of stuff everywhere.
yeah.
I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
All I know is I woke up today and it's like, my breathing's been way off.
Yeah.
Been sneezing a lot.
I'll show you, Renegade. I'm actually getting a couple of these HDMI switches because I'm tired of going behind the TV, unplugging one device and then plugging the other device in.
Mine's got tons of plugs in, and then I just choose on my computer or my TV screen. I don't have to switch.
How you doing, Angela?
I have
Yeah,
my DVD player, my Wii.
Come on up, Lydia.
yeah. Ones I have, they only have
Oh,
one port,
oh wow!
which is a bummer.
Come on up, Lydia.
So, yeah, come on up, Lydia. More the merrier.
Yeah, yeah. I sent you the link, Lydia, if you want to come up.
I take it off this avatar, but
We were on Shelly's till like almost 1:30 in the morning.
oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I just got so tired. I was to the point where I couldn't stay awake anymore.
I know.
Yeah, I went to bed, gave Layla her food, watched something on my phone and didn't even finish watching it until I had a loud, obnoxious ad wake me up.
Mm.
I was like, dang.
Wish this camera worked right. I'd show you this blanket I'm working on. It's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
I even got the other camera out, and it's kind of doing the same thing, so I think it's something to do with...
My phone is connected to my computer,
Uh,
and I always have to, when I click on the link to join the chats, I have to make sure it's not connected to the phone, the camera. I have to sit there and make sure it's a computer camera.
well, my camera's coming on. It's just all pink and green and blotchy, and I don't know what...
Maybe your camera is dirty.
I got the other one out, too, and it's doing the same thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Probably something with the computer.
Yeah, that's what I said. I wasn't going to mess around with it. I'll wait till my grandson fixes it.
Yeah.
I got my new tablet, but I didn't want to go, come up on that one yet. I got to figure out how to work the whole thing. It's like so much on there.
Yeah.
I played around with it last night. It seems like it's a nice little tablet.
I
I
will.
bought my other socks too.
I will.
Hey, Will. They're orange. Then
I like the color.
I just finished these today.
You knit
So I
fast.
just had this much to do on the last sock.
You knit so
yesterday.
fast. You knit faster than anybody I've ever seen on the knitting.
I've had these. I just went through a box and found them sitting there that need to be weaved in.
Oh. I've kind of had a headache today too. I don't know. I'm telling you, I watched a bunch of different lives today sitting around. Sitting around.
Okay,
oh, that's cool.
Here's one with just made up of scrap.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Oops.
But every live I've been into today, it seems like everybody is sick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what is going on? I mean, I know we've had some pretty nasty weather, but still. It's like everybody you talk
I'm
to.
not a speed knitter. I just work on stuff. Like I have a dishcloth that I started yesterday, and I've gotten.
Hi, Bill.
It's orange too.
How you doing, Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Will. And why do you always write in caps and a question mark, little Lego? And then I'm also Cricket. I'm making it. This is a what do you call it? I-cord.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it has these things that sit on here.
Right.
On the end, and it's going to make it so that I can take my glasses off and they're around my neck in clinicals.
Okay, that works.
Oops. Sorry, Lydia. I didn't see you.
I saw a pattern for it. Lydia.
Yeah.
I saw a pattern for it, and I had all this stuff laying around. Make it.
Cool.
I had to start my computer over last night because when my power went off on the other night, cable and unit went out, I had to start over my computer because I didn't have no internet. So
I have to reset.
So I had started over had set the if it's brand new computer and all this in the network.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I watched that Ryan Haw, and I think Lydia, you might be going to get some more storms here in a day or two.
No, we aren't.
You're
It's
not?
going to pass us.
Okay, that's good. I just seen parts of that part, that there was going to get some storms.
Dave, be quiet over there, buddy. Here. You get a knuckle nose sandwich. I'm watching you. But yeah, I had to start my computer back up and it was a mess. But I got it going again, so
That's good.
took me a while.
I was watching a thing today on all this smart stuff, like the smart TVs, the phones, the tablets, how they listen in on you, and then
Yeah.
they can attack all your stuff. If you ever notice, like you'll talk about something, and then the next day it shows up on the screens, and then like if you're watching something on Netflix, I noticed it. I can research like movies I want to watch on Netflix, and then the next day I can go up on YouTube, and the same kind of movies that I was looking for on Netflix are popping up on my YouTube.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And they were saying today about how they're interacting with each other so that they can get stuff out.
Cricket, have
I
you heard my
watched-
new Alexa? Have you
Yeah.
heard my new Alexa, Cricket?
I don't have an Alexa, no.
No, did you hear my new Alexa?
Uh-uh.
Hey,
Alexa,
Shelley.
what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit. For tonight, expect a low of 51 degrees.
Wow.
She
You
sounds
mean
different.
mine went off there.
Mine went off too.
Mine talks different.
Yeah. Hi, Shelley.
Hey, Shelly.
Hi, Sally.
Mine's if you have Echo Show, they have
Uh-huh.
early access to this new AI where it talks back to you and everything.
Hmm. See,
Like,
I don't know if I'd
It
like
was
that.
listening to me when after I said something, after I asked for the weather, and then I heard the weather, and then I told Callie, do you want me to open the windows? And then she goes, yeah, that would be nice.
Huh.
I was like, what the heck?
That would have flipped me out. If I didn't know you
That's
had that.
Kelly.
Yeah, that would have flipped me out.
But it still isn't, it's not sensitive, so it's not like Arnie's and everything where it goes off all the time.
Yeah. I
What,
don't-
Shelly? A chicken butt.
What's that, Shelly?
Yeah. Oh, you talked to T-Mobile, or did you talk to,
Hey, Luna.
or did you talk to Metro?
I'm Adele. Well, we might get rain tonight, but I don't know. It's gonna be in the 80s and 90s
Yeah, I seen that too.
starting tomorrow.
But then it's supposed to get cooler again after a couple days, 3 days.
Not here.
Right? You told them you were switching. You wanted to switch to Metro. What'd they do? Give you a better deal?
Alright, guys, I'm going to do some diamond painting. I'm talking to you, but I'm going to turn off the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just This blanket I'm doing is just a single and doubles, down one row, a double, come back a single, down a double, back a single. It's big. It's gonna be big, but
Okay.
it's gonna be heavy. Doing it in kind of fall colors. Kind of looks like yours, Lydia, but
So
it's in fall colors.
did T-Mobile give you a free phone then?
Who's getting T-Mobile?
Shelly has T-Mobile, but she was talking to Metro about switching to Metro. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I have T-Mobile.
I'm Metro.
Samsung Galaxy, that would be like a low end phone.
Yep.
The 16A is just it doesn't have all the features, but it has a lot of features in it.
Yeah. It's like this one is Galaxy A54. It's a mid grade. Not
Until
high.
every
Not,
time something new comes out, the ones you have, they just go down the line, down the list, you know.
yeah.
Just like how Nintendo. Then it came out Nintendo, or the gaming systems. One come out, oh, it's the best. Till another one come out, oh, that one's old and age school. Let's get a new. You know, it's the same way.
Shelly, yours is a mid-grade phone.
Huh?
Shelly, yours is a good phone. It's the Samsung Galaxy name, so it has a lot of the stuff that it has the same stuff that the more expensive ones are, but they, what do you call it? They find out what people like and don't like about certain upgrades, and they put them in those phones. What people like.
Yeah, Samsung Galaxy is a good phone.
I just like Motorola's.
Yeah.
I like Samsung Note, but I can't afford those, and I can't carry around that kind of big screen. You have good news. That's a good phone. No, sorry about it. You got a good phone. You have a phone just like my phone, except mine's got a stylus. But that's the only difference between our phones. You'll have picture-in-picture and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's still a good phone, Shelly.
I heard the government is going to take away all those Obama phones. They're not going to service them, keep service on them anymore. I don't know how.
We haven't had it in a year.
I don't know how true it is, but yeah.
We haven't had them in over a year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that the ones that have
That's
them
why
are
I have
gonna,
Metro now. I had a free phone.
they stopped the service to them and stuff already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah, service was stopped to everything because my internet even went up
Huh.
because I was getting a break on internet because of the.
Yeah, I heard they're stopping all that, and they're stopping a lot of the SNAP benefits, I guess, and
Nope.
that it's going to be, you're going to have requirements on the SNAP benefits to
Yeah,
get them.
they're just telling people they need to work
Yep.
instead of living off the freaking government like they've been doing. Like, oh, nope, gotta have another baby. I'm losing my benefits.
I watched a lady today. She was talking about something like she gets $1,300 a month in the SNAP benefits,
That is crazy.
and she gets $1,800 a month in government cash because she has 3 kids. And her husband or boyfriend or whatever is living with her, and he works. And he told her, it's not right that he pays all the bills, that she should help him.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, my money is my money. And I'm thinking, you're getting that money to pay your bills. You know,
I don't
and
know
she
how
was
she's getting
young.
away with him if he's not on the lease or something.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it
He
is. And
shouldn't
I'm
get
sitting there
turned
going,
in.
and she was young. She didn't look like there was anything wrong with her. And I'm like, why aren't you working?
Hey, Shelly.
You know? And I'm thinking, you know how many people that have worked their whole life living now they're old enough to draw Social Security and they don't even get that much.
Coming
I
up,
heard
Shelly.
mine went from 120 to 105 starting in July. And then once I start working, within 10 days of me working, I lose benefits and lose insurance.
I couldn't believe she was sitting there complaining about that. And I'm thinking, and you're on public TV or, you know, doing this. You know, if the welfare is watching us, why ain't they going after you?
Brand,
You know?
in cricket, have you seen a tray for your diamond being like this before?
I've seen them. Yeah.
I seen them, but I don't have one.
I don't have
Oh,
one of
I'm
those.
going to use it right now, guys. I'm
Yes,
going
it
to
is,
diamond
Miguel.
being. But yeah, and with my new tool too.
See, Lydia, I'm on a size 1 needle, making an I cord.
Oh hell no! I won't even use that.
Wow, Renegade.
That's the size I use for socks. But I'm making it goes on my it's the thing that goes on my glasses. It goes on my glasses to hold it so I can take them off when I'm doing clinicals.
Yeah, that ain't right, Renegade, either.
I know. I've seen a lot of people that
Ooh.
I heard that from over here, Ronnie.
yeah.
That's that duck flying overhead.
Can you hear this tool? My diamond painting tool?
Yeah, but it's not that
Yeah,
loud.
it's not loud.
Not loud. Okay.
Yeah, me too, Will. Mine's been 23 for the longest time.
Because I pay so much in rent and I pay for electric and all that stuff. But Arnie, you get more money than I do.
They arrested a guy here. Well, they raided a house. It was unfit for habitat. And they had these women. There was 5 women. They were living in the basement of this house. And they had children. And the father there was a father to all these children.
Okay.
And he was actually pimping the women out. And they were all getting the welfare system. And he was taking all the cash and just leaving them with the food stamps. And they were all living in the same house in the basement. And they arrested them. Yeah.
Because I
I'm
worked
doing
that one day last year. The one day I worked, they almost took my insurance and my food stamps away. And I had a fight with them going, I physically went to school because I couldn't work. I couldn't do a stand up job.
Yeah.
Because they had me at Wendy's standing in one spot.
Let me know if there's seen my new spin is kind of loud because I don't know with my earrings, so I trying.
It's not that loud when you showed us the other day about it.
It's not loud.
All right.
Pimping
I
is
was just want to make sure because
Yeah, it wasn't loud when
I want to
you
do
said
some
no.
diamond painting tonight.
Lydia, look at
No.
this.
I
Oh
think
wow!
Dave, if I was going to be a hooker, I sure in the hell, if I'm doing the job, I'm going to make sure I have enough protection that I ain't going to be needing no pimp to give the money that I'm laying down making to some man to stand there and say, I'm your pimp. Ain't happening. Ain't no way. I don't understand it. They say
Yeah,
they have them for protection. Well, how's come if they got them for protection, you still see a lot of these women beat up?
Renegade, they're trying the the government's trying to stop them from not making money and trying to get they're trying to get all the immigrants off. That's where a lot of the food stamps are going away. They're going away to all the people that came here illegally. That's
yeah,
where most of the money is going away from. It's not the people on the benefits that are supposed to be on the benefits.
They're
yeah,
cutting the benefits to everybody, though.
Yeah, mine went from 120 to 105.
Yeah, they're cutting everybody's.
yeah. Most of it's
What
going
I
on the
heard. Yeah.
yeah, most of it's going on the freeloaders that came over here.
No, they're getting rid of them. They're taking them away from them.
And then
That's
everybody
where
else
where
that's
most of
here.
the food stamps are being cut.
Yeah, and if you're on them already and you're an American, you're going to be cut too.
Yeah, mine went from 120 uh to 105, but I also made $23 more a month. It was a renewal,
Mm-hmm.
so I wasn't shocked that it went down. I was glad it still stayed over $100.
Yeah, what's that, Will?
Idaho.
Oops. Idaho.
And I'm not a hoe.
Oh, ow. I'm so achy tonight. My knees are killing me.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Did you
that
work
weather.
today?
Yeah, I worked today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so achy.
The weather.
Yeah, I think it's the weather too. I'd still like to know what all that stuff was all over my cushions outside. It was in the grass, it was in the yard, it was in the cushions.
Ooh, I like this pen, guys.
The pen?
When
Isn't
you,
that the one that sucks them up or whatever? Sucks it and put it down?
yep.
Can you show us how that works, Lydia? Can you turn your camera like down so we can see how that thing works?
I don't have a big table to do it right
Oh,
now.
I'm curious. Is it like a vacuum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a vacuum.
But how many does it suck up in it at once?
One.
Okay. And then it like spits it out or
Yep, on the thing.
okay.
I wish I got this long time ago. I could do this hours and hours.
I got a sticky ones, like a wax pen type one it's just got a wax tip on it. I got a 4-pack of those, and then I got a one that's got sticky on both sides, like a.
I just told my friend Paige about this pen, this thing. She's like, "How much was it?" I'm like, I have to look." And she's like, "Let me know how much it was because I'm gonna buy one." So I think she's gonna get one. I'm like, it was cheap. I think I paid like uh
Hi, Kelly.
it was about 16.99 for it.
Oh. And it's rechargeable, right?
Yep.
Lydia, when you made your blanket, how long did it take you to make that big blanket? Do you remember?
I started in like September and I ended in May.
Okay.
But remember, I work too.
Right. I mean, I'm not working on this one straight. I'm just picking it up when I feel like it and working on it and then putting it down and when I feel feel like it. Because I've been doing diamond painting too, and I did a couple crafts. I made
Yeah,
that blue box and put it up on a video. I got another video or two to put up yet on stuff that I did, but I just want to get feeling better first. You been working on anything, Arnie?
I was going through papers earlier today,
Oh,
looking for one thing in particular. That was my birth certificate.
oh, did you find it?
Yeah,
That's good.
Alexa, what's my cat's name?
I'm not sure who's speaking, but you're in Arnie's account. To teach you to recognize your voice, just say, you're in
What did you say?
It says I had two cats named Callie. Now it's only supposed to have one cat. One cat.
mine said you're in Arnie's account.
Alexa, I only have one cat named Callie.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
My bedroom one went off.
Mine doesn't say, oh, you don't. I don't have a cat.
One cat named Kelly. Is there anything else you'd like
No!
to remember about Kelly?
It's Callie.
Alexa, do you like cats?
The profile for you. Once I have that profile,
Alexa, stop. You're a retard. I'm gonna have to fix it back on the phone one because it was asking me, it was calling me Kelly, and I'm like, I'm not Kelly.
Yeah, first that went off, and now the pop went off in my room.
welcome. Say meow to hear more cats. Remember to say meow, or the box will close.
Wow.
That thick PowerPoint short hair is called Sophie. Keep those meows coming.
Here, let me get my phone. I can take a picture and I can send it to Arnie, and then
He's saying meow.
show you guys.
Alexa, stop.
The box of cats say bye.
Wonder what she'd say if you asked her about the aristocrats. My granddaughter was watching that movie the other day.
What's the matter, Layla?
Whew. So, Angela, you working on anything? If you're still here?
Callie?
Sorry.
No, I was trying to tell Callie to get off the screen. You stuck? You stuck? Can you hear?
Yeah.
You working on anything new, Angela?
She got stuck in the screen.
Oh,
She was stretching, forgetting that it's not the glass. And then she got way up there, and then when she went to let go, she couldn't let go.
Buy anything, Bill? And find anything good?
Oh, that's nice, Angela. I have an orange dishcloth I'm working on. I started it yesterday.
I went a whole month and made nothing but dishcloths. And I
I
kept
usually went
two.
away.
And I kept two. Everybody took all the rest. I had a stack of them.
I've got over 50.
Wow. I gave them to my son, and he's like, Mama, I don't use them for dishcloths. I like them as wash rags. He goes, I like the way they feel on my skin.
I have coasters. They're
Oh,
yeah.
crocheted.
okay.
Another crocheted coasters.
Mm.
A green.
That's pretty.
A hat.
My favorite's the yellow ones, though. I like your yellow ones. I'm
There's
partial
the
to
yellow
yellow.
one.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yellow.
Hmm.
And then I got a blue one.
That one's pretty, too.
And then I got blue and green of the four
Mm.
corners. And then
That's
that
what I'm
Christmas,
working on, Angela's blanket.
and then the Christmas one.
That one's neat.
That finger with gloves.
I'm going to work on this blanket, Angela, till it starts getting hot outside. And then I don't know. I might put it down for a while unless I get it finished before it gets too hot out. I don't like them on me when I'm
Hey,
real hot.
Arnie, I sent you a picture of my diamond painting on Facebook.
Yeah, I see.
I have, like, that match my socks. I have finger gloves that
Okay.
match my socks.
Show it to Cricket.
Yeah, I'm getting there. If my eye would stop itching.
But yeah, I like this pen.
I just think it would be heavy for me. I don't
No,
know.
it's not heavy.
Okay. Yep.
You
Kind of
picked up
looks like
the rolling staircase?
it reminds me of one of them ear things that they use in a doctor's office.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, too.
It also looked like a temperature thing.
Yeah.
But no, I love this thing. So
Excuse me, guys.
I got a stack of blankets over there. I make, like, all the hats that I make, the
Mhm.
leftovers, I sit there and make it in a ripple stitch.
Ooh, that's cool.
All the scraps, so.
Okay.
You okay, Callie?
Oh, ouch.
You got to remember that the screen is not the
Mm.
window.
My son's wanting me to come over there this weekend and help him some more on his house. He's got a loft and we're wanting to get that all cleaned out. He's got a bunch of tools and that up in there where it's just a mess up in there. We got to clean that up.
Yeah.
but no, I like this. But I wish I got it a long time ago. I'd be got done by this by now.
I worked on that so much last night. I went to sleep and I was seeing little diamond dots in my head, in my eye. You know, how you sleep, you just see them. That's what I was doing. I had to, like, man, I'm not going to do much on it today. I'll crochet.
I've only made one of my magnet ones that I have like a 24 pack of magnets that are mandalas and then
Uh,
cats and all that. I only made one.
Anybody else in the chat do diamond art?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I'm talking, I know you do. I'm talking to people that's in the chat.
Oh yeah, the people in the chat.
I really think it's relaxing. I don't care if you're a man or a
It
woman.
it
It's
is
relaxing.
relaxing.
Yeah.
Angela, that's pretty nice that your Walmart has yarn. Mine barely has any yarn.
My Walmart has yarn.
Mine hardly has any.
That's where I get my yarn from.
The last time I was in a Walmart here, they had yarn, but it's been, oh man, I can't even tell you when I was last inside a Walmart. I know it's been a year. I don't shop Walmart. I try not to, anyways. Only because our Walmarts here are just kind of trashy. And you never know if you're going to be safe going in there. There's so much
Yeah.
bullshit that goes on outside and inside. It's crazy. I went one time, me and my husband, we went, and people were arguing in the aisle, and we thought they was going to go into Fifth City. So we didn't go for a while, and then we waited a few months, and we was going to go for a ride. So we just stopped to get something to, you know, a sandwich, just to make a sandwich in the car or something. And we went in the store, and there was actually teenagers fighting by the door. So it's like, I mean, it went on like 3 or 4 different times, and it's like, I'm just not going to come here anymore.
I only pick it. I go during the day and pick it up at the. I just drive up and they.
And then
groceries.
my sister-in-law actually was there, and she was getting bread, and there was a rat on the bread shelf.
Oh wow!
Oh wow! No, thank you.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, not for me. You know, not for me. So
They might be closing my Walmart that's close to me
they
down.
need to close this one out here by us. Well, it's in Toledo, but I mean, they need to clean them up or close them up. Now we have one that's probably about 20 some miles away, and it's a nicer one. That one I wouldn't mind going in, but the ones up here, no, not so much.
Hey guys. But you guys got to hear her whine when she's letting me know she needs something or whatever. She whines.
Yeah.
Because there's times that she'll come on the I have an end table right next to me. And sometimes she'll get on there and meow at me. Go,
Renegade, I can drive down the road going in Toledo to my son's house and see all that. You just drive into Toledo, and it's telling you'll see everything you can imagine. I watched some videos on it. What is it, Kingston Street in is it Pennsylvania? Where they got all the zombie type people or whatever. It's on the drugs and they're out living on the street. And
oh wow!
it's Kensington Street in Pennsylvania. I don't know. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. It's terrible. These people are just like sitting there and they're walking around like they're zombie-tized and hanging out on the corners and living in the street. And then people are talking and I can't remember what it was titled, but I think it's Kensington Street. Oh, you've seen those too? Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Philadelphia. That's what it was. It was terrible that this is going on there. It's like, wow. But let me tell you, Toledo ain't far off. I don't live in Toledo. I live on the outskirts, but a lot of your major business stuff that you have to handle, you have to kind of go into Toledo. And I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I grew up in Toledo, but it is nothing like what it is now.
Yeah.
No way. I think it's rated one of the worst cities. I think in the top 20 or something like that. I don't know. And the thing of it is, you got this big billboard on the, right before you come in Toledo, and it says, "You will do good in Toledo." Yeah, I'm like, okay. No, I'm not in North Carolina. I'm in Ohio.
Uh-uh.
I'm in Ohio. I spend a lot of time in Tennessee. My family roots and that are down in Tennessee, but nope, I'm in Ohio. Nope.
Dave
I've
seems
been
to
to
have
North
eyes.
Carolina. You've been to Philadelphia, Dave? Is it as bad as they put up on YouTube? Or is it worse?
California's bad too, like
Yeah.
San Diego and stuff like that.
But you got to watch that Kensington Street. I mean, just first 5 minutes, it'll flip you out. It's horrible. I thought it was a joke when I first started watching it, like people were just, making a zombie movie or something. It's like, no, it's for real.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know how a state can actually allow that to go on and not try to clean it up. Seriously. I mean, that is so they're people, they're people. Yeah, I seen that Renegade. Or if it's not a needle, it could be human feces. They said they squat and whatever, do their business wherever and however. They walk out in the middle of the road, and they just fall asleep right in the middle of the road. They'll drop right in the road and fall asleep.
That's creepy.
Yeah. It's horrible.
We have a lot of cops that live in the in my subdivision now, or my apartment complex now.
Oh yeah. That could be a good thing.
Well, it made it so that there was a cop right here when we had the shooting over here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a detective. He drives an unmarked car. I've seen his lights on his car, and he's wearing his uniform.
I kid you not, where my son lives, there was some people going by and they were just shooting up the street. They were just aiming at cars and shooting cars, shooting at houses.
Oh
And
no!
my son and the neighbor that lives next to him, they got on the phone and was calling the cops. I kid you not, it took the cops over an hour to get there.
Oh, people would be dead by then.
Yeah. And finally, the one guy got on the phone. He said, if you don't get somebody out here, he goes, we're going to open up fire and fire back, because they were just going by in cars, and they were just shooting up. I don't know if it was gang related or what it was doing, but they were just shooting cars, windows out of cars, cars in the driveway, shooting windows. They shot the side of the house, houses and stuff. And there's some vacant houses on the street, and they were shooting them up, and it was like just driving by, shooting at stuff.
Yeah, it's like that one time when I found a busted car window. Cops said that there's been like a gang of people going around shooting things up.
Yeah. And one night they were some kids. It was a couple nights after they did the shootings that my son was upstairs he's got a upstairs where he has his loft and his bedroom, and that's in the upper part. He's got a 2-story house. And he said they were banging on my door. He goes, I went downstairs and yelled, who is it? And they were screaming at him to let him in. People were shooting at him, and it was some teenagers. And my son said, he wouldn't open the door. He said, I'm calling the cops for you right now. He wouldn't open the door. He didn't know if they were part of it.
Yeah, you don't know if they're the ones that are actually coming in armed guard, armed.
And he called the cops. And he had the cops on the phone. He was telling them, he goes, the kids are on my porch right now, buddy. You better get somebody out here,
Yeah.
And it was like they're having trouble there in Toledo with gangs. I want him to move, but that's his castle. He said they ain't running him off. And there's not much left. I mean, they've done tore the city up. They ain't much left there for them to tear up. So we're waiting for them to move to the outskirts, and then people will go buy the houses and the businesses back up, for cheap. They'll fix them back up and turn the neighborhoods around, but that takes a while. That's usually what happens.
They're upgrading all the modular homes too around here too, just like the apartment complex. They're being real stickler. If they catch you doing anything, they're getting you out so they can put in someone that doesn't have any problems.
Well, that's I watched a documentary that's kind of like what happened in Detroit. The businesses went out. The factories closed up. The neighborhoods went to shit. People moved out. The houses went to shit. There was nothing there left for people, so they left. And now you got people, you can go up there and buy a house for $1, and people are going up there buying them up, and they're fixing them. And they're trying to turn the neighborhoods back around and get businesses back up there. So it's terrible. I mean, but it happens. I mean, it happens in a lot of neighborhoods. That's, it's called the cycle of life, I guess. Yeah, Youngstown, I know.
Hey, Elaine.
Hey, Elaine.
Youngstown is terrible, too. I don't know which one's worse, that one or Toledo. Yep. Look at Detroit. Yeah. Even Tennessee. They're having a lot of problems with the meth down in Tennessee. And towns that I never would have thought would have ever even seen that kind of, man, they're just meth labs. The meth is down there.
Yeah.
They don't realize, life is too short to be even thinking of that stuff. I mean, it's like they're playing Russian roulette, especially with that, what is that, fentanyl or whatever the heck that drug is.
Well, the opioids that people are taking.
Yeah. It's like you pop a pill, you don't know if you're going to come out of it or not. I'm like, you got a better chance playing Russian
roulette. But
roulette.
they're having to use Narcan 2 to 3 times on a person to get them to come back. Not just the one time anymore. So it's even stronger now, and that's taken 2 or 3 hits of Narcan to wake them back up.
Mm-hmm. It's like I turn around, there's this guy that knew my son, and he was popping that or shooting that fentanyl or whatever, popping them pills or whatever. And I told him, I said, you know what? Why even bother? I said, why even? I said, every time you take that pill, there's a chance you'll live and there's a chance you'll die. I said, Why don't you just get you a gun, put you some bullets in it, and play Russian roulette? You probably got a better chance of making it. You know, when you're going to pop that pill at night, take a chance.
I have a Narcan that's right by my door. I got it from when I got my turkey.
Hi, Elaine.
He wound up ODing. He wound up dying from it. My son called me and I said, you know, I thought he was doing good. He was going through treatment and doing all this and that and getting better. And my son told him, he says, you got to get off that stuff. And he, you know, helped him find a center to go to and got him in there and everything. And he wound up getting out. He was doing good. He was out for 2 weeks, took a pill and it killed him.
I have a friend that died from drinking.
And he was a young kid too. And you know, it didn't make sense because he had children and he was a good dad. I mean, seriously, he never let his kids see him do the drugs. They lived with their mother, but he never missed one of their sports games. He was there. If he had to walk 20 miles to see their sports games, he did it. He made sure they had their child support and everything, but he had a drug problem. And I don't know what caused him to go get that pill and take them pills and take them, but he took a pill and it killed him. He didn't wake up.
Yeah.
And the thing of it is, my son's the one that found him because he went over to give him a ride to work. And he kept knocking and knocking and knocking, and then he didn't answer the door. And my son knew something was wrong. So he kind of went through his back door and he found him. It tore his heart out of him because they went through high school and everything together. He's like, Mom, I really thought he beat it. He was doing good. And he goes, you know, he said, but he wanted to live with my son and my son wouldn't let him. He said, no, I'm not dealing with your problems. You get off the stuff and we'll talk. He goes, but you're not going to stay at my house, you know, till you get off that stuff. He said, I don't want that stuff around me.
This
And
is
he
a,
said,
you know, regular.
I was thinking if he would have let him stay there, you know, he could have watched him more. And I said, hey, if he was going to do the drugs, he would have just brought him into your home.
That's why I won't let my brother live with me. He drinks.
Yeah.
And he smokes, and I don't want. I couldn't deal with it. This holds what do you call it? Earphones.
Okay, that's cool.
This is all I have left of the one sock yarn that I made socks and fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
Wow, Renegade.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is. Wow. It's wondering you're alive, buddy. Get alcohol poisoning?
Wow, that's quite a bit there.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Yeah, we think the reason he went out and got the drugs that killed him is he was dating a girl that he met in one of the centers. And, you know, they have to go every so often or drop urine and get their blood taken and stuff. And they had called him the day before and told him he had hepatitis C. And he couldn't deal with that. And I guess I don't know what was going on, but he blamed her and he was upset about it. And yeah. So we think that's why he went and hunted up a dealer and got him some pills and he took them.
Yeah.
They didn't find any in the system, though. Huh?
Hepatitis C is a liver problem.
Well, he had hepatitis C and it was not good.
Yeah, it's the liver.
Yeah. They said it was, you know, he swore up and down he got it from her.
They have hepatitis A and hepatitis B vaccines.
Yeah. Well, evidently it was he got it through like dirty needles or sex or whatever, and yeah, he couldn't deal with it because I guess it was pretty bad in his system. He was a really nice looking kid too. He had a body on him. I mean, he was a built, he was built. He worked, but he just couldn't beat that drug.
Oh, Lydia's quiet. I was like, I don't even hear it.
I can't
I
drink
don't
any.
drink.
Hi, Elaine.
You just noticed Elaine was here?
Yeah, I haven't been looking at the chat. I've been crocheting. When did she come in? Okay, there she is. She's going to bed. Sorry I missed her. I thought, like I said, I wasn't really looking at the screen. I think the 70s was kind of a drinking era too. The late 70s.
Yeah.
I mean,
Drinking and smoking.
huh?
Drinking and smoking. Because
Yeah.
when I was going into high school, was the early 80s,
Well,
and
you figure,
they had the smoking area.
yeah. Well, even in the early 70s, they were coming back. The Vietnam stuff was over, and you could get the best smoking pot you wanted back in this, them days. People would have a joint, and they used to call them a smoke circle, and they'd have one joint and have 5, 6 people standing in a circle, and they'd all get a buzz off that one joint.
Yeah.
That's what they called them back in the day, joint.
I was looking at Indeed,
Uh-huh.
and in my list of things to look to, they had bud tenders in Michigan. They were hiring for the pot places.
Huh. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to work there because you get paid in cash.
Yeah. If you had to choose a drug that you would want anybody that was on the drugs to have, if you could choose their drug of choice, I think if I had to choose a drug of choice, if I was, a druggie or something like that, and they allowed you to have one kind of drug, I think it would have to be marijuana,
Yeah.
because I've never seen anybody smoke marijuana and be violent. I've never seen anybody, unless it's laced or something, but I'm just
Right.
talking straight out marijuana. It's kind of a mellow, and people use it in them gummy bears for their pain and to eat, and you know, so I think it's kind of more of a mellow type.
Well,
You know,
they have different strains.
yeah,
Some that are for pain. Some are for PTSD. Some are
yeah.
for.
And I've
Uh,
never seen anybody, be aggressive or anything like that. It is smoked, you know. And I've seen people that's been drinking and they're wanting to fight and tearing up stuff, and and when they're on the other stuff, they do the same. So
and if they're high and they get behind the wheel, they don't drive very fast.
no, they're more paranoid. They're
Yeah.
more cautious. I've seen that too. But the only bad thing is they eat.
Yeah.
They eat. They want to eat.
I watch Stoner Gump,
Hmm.
and his stories they're hilarious.
Well, they used to say the Indians smoked that in their peace pipes.
Yeah.
That and what is peyote, or whatever. Peyote. That's when they wanted visions. But
Peyote.
yeah, they smoked the marijuana in their peace pipes.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
scared you. She's sitting on her tower, laying down on her tower finally.
When my sister was battling cancer, we could not get that girl to eat or drink. And my brother gave her some gummies, and she ate those gummies. They were laced with weed, and she would eat.
Yep.
And then she would go to sleep.
And they found out that it can help people with seizures, special.
She didn't throw up. She didn't do anything. She'd eat and go to sleep.
Yep.
And that was the only way we could get her to eat. Otherwise, she was just so malnourished because she couldn't, And
Yeah.
she's one of these that, no, don't smoke, don't drink, don't even allow it around her, don't want nothing to do with it. And he kind of had to fib to her a little bit and told her it was pills to make, it was homemade herbs to make her feel better. And yeah. Then she caught on. After a bit, she caught on and she was all right with it, but yeah. But we would have lost her if he wouldn't have done that, because we couldn't get her to do any. She wouldn't even drink water. She couldn't hold it down. And the chemo was just killing her,
Yeah, I have a friend that's getting ready to start chemo.
Yeah.
And I was invited to the birthday party of this lady that's going to start chemo. Her mom died of cancer, very aggressive, very fast, killed her
Yeah.
within 4 months.
When you go through that chemo, it ain't no picnic. I've seen people.
And another friend told me that they were trying to see if I would be able to watch her kids while she's going through chemo, and I'm sitting like, I'm going to be in class and then going to be on externship every day.
Right.
I'm not going to be able to.
She don't have any family, or
her sister's going to be there, but her sister can't handle them. They're autistic. One's high functioning, the other two are nonverbal.
Well, they think they should be able to get her some kind of help, if she's going through that. You'd think the cancer centers would help her with getting her some help, like home health aides.
Yeah.
They're 18, 16, and 15.
Well, even the adult protection should be in there to help her.
Well, her ex had the custody of the kids, and he finally let her back in life because she did drugs and stuff.
Oh.
And I was stuck. I was there babysitting a lot when I was retired.
Right.
Now that I'm getting a career and want to have my own place, I want to pay for a place to live. I'm not going to mess that up. I have to pay back,
Right.
And they think that's why the one sister invited me to the birthday party, so that they can ambush me.
Mm.
And I'll be straight up with them. I can't.
Right. Yeah, because that could be a long term for a while.
No, she might pass away, and I'll be there as much as I can, but I can't physically. He's going to have to put them in the two nonverbals. They're going to have to go into special homes.
They have places for where they can live. It's adult homes.
He's going to have to and all that.
Right.
And get them on Social Security.
Yeah, he should start looking into that.
But I can't.
Renegade, I don't have to be smoking weed to feel like I'm in slow motion anymore. Oh, it's like, oh God, I get up in the morning and it's like I'm right there to be snap, crackle, and pop. That cereal ain't got nothing on me. And then I got 3 speeds: start, stumble, and fall.
No one's writing.
I was on phone. Sorry.
Oh, I was thinking you thought you were too noisy or something.
I thought she was enthused in her diamond painting and forgot about us.
No, I was on phone.
Oh, we're missing Joe and Susan tonight.
Oh, Susan was on someone's chat
Oh,
that I don't go to.
did Shelley leave?
Yeah, she only stopped in to say hi. I know why she left, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, she said she didn't want to talk politics or something. I don't know. I didn't know we were talking politics.
No, it's something else, totally different.
I like it when the gang's all here, you know.
Yeah.
Makes it more enjoyable. Got more people to talk with.
Yeah.
Oh.
You really should get one of these pins, tool thing, cricket.
I'll think about it, but I was just worried that, you know, my hands would go numb with it because they get
Or I'm ordering it like a pencil.
because it's like
And
my
you
hands
don't,
go
and
dead.
you don't have to use racks either.
That's cool. Well, yeah, because it's got a suction like a vacuum.
So that I like it.
Anybody still here in the chat?
I should be.
Ain't nobody talking. I see.
Yeah. It shows 2 on my end. I think
Okay,
yeah,
Renegade's still here.
Renegade's still here.
Quick Wrench is here. Hi, Quick Wrench.
Hey, quick
I
run.
did.
We're doing good. We're just all just sitting back shooting the breeze. So what everybody have good for supper tonight?
I
I
did like
had, I had a late lunch, so I didn't eat till 1:30 when I got off work.
I had pizza.
We had leftovers.
I did like a chicken wrap sandwich.
My grandson called me from work today to ask me to make potato soup tomorrow. I told him I'd make him some tater soup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put bacon and ham in it.
You put green onion in it too?
Yeah, I put onion in it. Potatoes, cream,
Yeah.
butter. Ham, egg, and cheese sandwich. I'm wanting sausage gravy and biscuits. Yes, and a strawberry shortcake. I've been wanting some strawberry shortcake again. I like Bob Evans' sausage gravy.
Yeah.
Oh, he has not ate yet.
Yeah, I don't know why, but sandwiches from Walmart, like the sausage, egg and cheese, bacon, egg and cheese, and it seems like I'm just getting tired of having those lately.
I didn't know they had sandwiches like that.
Ain't they in the frozen area, frozen foods? The
Yeah.
Jimmy Dean's or something. My brother-in-law used to love them Jimmy Dean sausage, egg, biscuits, whatever they were.
Getting there.
I don't eat breakfast, so
I had a Pop Tart for breakfast today.
I'm not a big breakfast eater either. But if I get up in the morning and drink coffee, I got to get something in my stomach or I get an upset stomach.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a piece of toast, you know.
Yeah.
at people at work, my boss like, you should eat something. I'm like, I'm not really hungry.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Damn, I heard that duck. That duck was angry.
I heard that over here. It shook my speaker.
Just think, Woody, you're below him. Just think if the internet had smell, you're right below him, and Bren, you're right beside him.
Yeah.
Hey, give it a few more years.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll come up with something then.
Well, look at my Alexa. It changed.
Oh, I'm about done crocheting for a bit. My hands are getting tired. I did about 10 rows on it today. That's good enough. It's big. It's long. It's like, I don't know, it'd fit a king size bed.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I like a blanket I can roll. I'm like Lydia. I got to be able to roll up in it.
Yeah. Oh.
That one that took me forever, that orange and white one I did on all the shell stitches that fit a king size bed. I gave it to my little sister. She loved that blanket so much. The whole time I was making it, she kept saying, "That's mine, that's mine, that's mine." So I finally just broke down and gave it to her. I never even put it on my bed. It was as soon as I got it done, I put it in her lap. I said, "Here, it's for you." I gave that blue box I just made to Jen Reeves. I got to figure out how to. She don't live that far. She's about 15 minutes away. I got to figure out where she's going to be and meet up with her to give it to her.
I yawn, but I don't go to bed till midnight. No, I'm up at 6, 7 o'clock.
I'm having trouble with my legs. It's like they just like
Oh,
I'm
I've
not
been
getting
having issues
circulation
with
through
my
them.
knee, my left knee again. So
They get aggravating me every night they start. I got medicine for them, but it almost feels like I'm not getting circulation in them. And when I sit for too long, it feels like my calves are swelling up. When I'm sitting, it
Yeah,
feels like the calves of my legs swell.
My heart rate keeps going really low,
Hmm.
and then I can't catch my breath. And I couldn't catch my breath yesterday night when I was
They
on Kelly's
figure out
drive.
what's causing it yet?
Nope. They don't know
Huh.
why my heart rate keeps going in to like 48 and stuff at night.
It sounds
And I
almost
can
like.
be sitting here and it's 50. And I'm like,
And what about your thyroid? Have they checked your thyroid?
yeah, they upped my medicine on that and then they rechecked it.
Because that's what I was doing when they found out I had no thyroid working. I mean, I would literally just go out like there was nothing. I couldn't do anything, couldn't get up, couldn't do nothing. Here it
Yeah,
was. Right.
I feel like my chest is heavy and I can't breathe.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what I was doing.
yeah,
And it was my thigh. I went in and they finally did some tests on me, and they had to give me beta blockers. And then I told them, I said, gentlemen, it's night lights out. And I guess I went out for a little bit. And then when I come to, they told me it was something electrical going on in my heart. And come to find out, it was my thyroid. Yeah. Tormented by the pollen. Yeah. That is going on so much, Bill. Everybody you talk to is having sinus and coughs and sore throats. And earlier, I was watching many lives, different lives today, just, turning them on to give them watch hours. And almost everyone I'm in there was either coughing or sneezing or hacking or not feeling good.
yeah.
I hate that. You get them allergies going. It's yeah.
pollen is really high here. So of course I'm having issues with my allergies.
I don't like it when my eyes get itching because I rub them so much that I have dry eyes to start with.
Yeah.
But when I rub my eyes so much from them itching, they get real sore and they hurt. So,
Oh,
and I'm very sensitive to light. That's why I keep my glasses tinted. Although this last pair I just picked them up the other day. They're not tinted, and I don't know what it is, but I think them are the cheapest glasses they ever made, and they give them to me. It's like
Well,
they
I think
cut
I'm
out.
gonna let you go. All go. I'll do something before I go to bed tonight.
Okay, Lydia.
Yeah,
yeah.
you take care, Lydia.
I will. See you all later.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Lydia.
Now my camera's got a blue light on. It's showing the camera's on, but yet I have it down below, not to, do the camera. I don't understand that one. Huh. I don't know. It's a pain in the butt.
Oh, there went Cricket.
Yep.
Yeah, it says device not connected for Cricket. That's good, Dave. Cricket must have hit the wrong button or something.
Yeah.
Okay, Cricket. She's in the chat now. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Cricket. All of a sudden you were just gone. Yeah, that is strange. It shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it gotta be something with the computer. Okay, Cricket. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it short too because I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Probably all probably all that going through papers and stuff. I went through quite a bit. Anyways, I'm gonna say goodnight, everyone. Hope everyone has a good night. Yeah, and just a reminder, Renegade will be on tomorrow, 6 o'clock Central. So check out Renegade.
Yep.
And then after that, I don't know who. Yeah, as usual, believe in yourself, be kind, be yourself, be happy, be positive, be creative. Yeah, and good night, everyone, and we'll catch you wherever.